I ended up bullying a kid, and then we ended up being friends because I think we were both. I think he was gay, and I was queer. So
Oh, you bullied him for being gay when you were gay?
yeah, you know, kids have kind of a gaydar a little bit. He was either gay or autistic. I don't know.
So a few hours ago, I got in a call with EthanIsonline, and I want to address a few things quickly before the video starts because there's a lot of things in context you guys need to know. Towards the end, I start trolling, if you will. So when I say stuff like, my family doesn't love me, I have no friends, I have no love, everyone hates me, I thought it was pretty clear to everyone, but apparently not. I'm being satirical. Ethan came into this stream high. I thought, why am I going to be respectful to someone who clearly didn't give an ounce of respect to me? It will be the equivalent if I got on the stream and I got hammered before, right? No, that's not the right thing to do or the respectable thing to do. Ethan was high out of his mind. Grab your popcorn and have fun. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man himself. Do you have like a name?
You can just call me Oscar. That's fine.
How you doing, Oscar?
I'm good. I'm good. Not too bad. You?
Good. What do you hope to gain out of this conversation? Why did you agree to do this?
You know, I'm always down to talk to people and people who might maybe don't agree with me fully, like you. And, you know, I'm always down for learning other people's point of views. If I'm always really open to that. I don't think you like me, and I'm not the biggest fan either. But hopefully we can have a productive conversation and just, you know, try to keep your fans and my fans just peaceful. I don't want people going after you, and I don't want and vice versa. Hopefully,
I definitely don't want people going after you, and I think that's something part of a greater kind of point that I want to make about both of our audiences and the differences between them, right? I don't think you know, or I don't think you knew, maybe you do now, that I made a video responding to you after you made 2 videos about me.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You had no idea.
No.
See, when anyone makes a video about me, I know.
I mean, it's not like I'm searching my name 24/7.
No. And I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it because of the comments.
Like, I respond to the comments out after hours, right? Like, I don't check them. I'm not checking the most recent comments because that's when you get into toxic people. For example, like when you made your video about me and then I responded, like if I just went to the most recent ones, like it would just be like, this guy's fucking transphobic, homophobic, bigot. And then I'm like, well,
it's really, you know, it's a bummer that people took what I said and turned it into calling you bigoted, right? Because that's not really what my point was. People call you transphobic in the comments, like all the top comments, you know, calling you arrogant, maybe bigoted, criticizing you for things you say. My comments are very different. They don't call me arrogant, they call me slurs. You know what I mean? Your audience, Diesel Patches' audience, they're different than mine. So you can't say things like, oh, you know, I don't want anyone to attack me, because no one's attacking you. I'm not attacking you. My fan base isn't attacking you. They're maybe zealously trying to be overcorrective, but no one is degrading you for who you are. You know what I mean? And your audience does that. They do. I've been getting it since you made your first video.
When you made your video about me, I was reading the comments, right? A few days later, because I had no idea it dropped into... I started getting DMs on Twitter, on Instagram, my bad. Because I watched your video last night just to make sure I had everything. I didn't take anything out of context and I understood where you were coming from and the stuff you said. Lazy content is radicalizing people, which I want to touch on that, but...
Sure.
Yeah, like I was reading your comments and I saw some comments that were like kind of racist. They were like, yeah, this is the person that Mexicans don't allow to the barbecue and shit. I was like, I was surprised. I was like,
well, I think the important context to remember is a lot of those people saying that are saying I'm Mexican or I'm Latino, and this is the kind of person, whatever they would say. It wasn't white people saying that.
I mean, do we know that all of them weren't white?
I mean, maybe they're making it up, but that's like a really
racist.
I don't know how to prove that.
Yeah, you know. So it's not like my audience.
It's exclusionary to you in your own community. If I'm believing them, I'm taking them at face value. But there's no one's like showing up being like, I'm like with a white person in their profile picture being like, this is the kind of guy. No one was doing that. No.
I mean, it had like 2,000 to 3,000 comments, and that's not even counting the people that, you know, DM'd me and they were like, well, this and that, and, you know, hope you get banned for being transphobic. And like when you throw around words like, this guy's pushing his right-wing agenda, this guy's radicalizing the youth, And
Okay, okay.
those are pretty, that's kind of extreme right there. When I
Of
don't
course.
ever talk about, vote for this party, right, or vote for that party. I don't
I know.
bring that. I try not to. My heart is.
Right, you're not political. You don't watch the news. You've said that before.
Yeah.
I wasn't. First of all, in the hour-long video, I Control F searched my original script because you say that I call you homophobic and transphobic. I Control F my script. Neither of those words are even in that video. So, and I never said you have a right-wing agenda.
I mean,
There's a part of that video that I really wish I
alluded to
kept
it.
it.
You
Well,
alluded to
there's
it.
a-
You were like, this guy,
Of
people
course.
watch Sensitive Society, and then they might watch Jordan Peterson, and then they might jump into Bench. You were like, yeah, this guy, if you watch him and you're young, you said this, right? If you want, you're going to fall into that category of Steven Crowder, and then you're going to become this and that. You were like, yeah, this
Okay.
guy's sensitive. Could bring new people who maybe don't care too much about politics and shove it this way, and now they're gonna get promoted. Fat people are bad, and this and that, and stuff like that. So you were
No, I know,
kind of
I know,
saying
I
like,
know.
this guy is kind of dangerous. This guy has an agenda.
No. Okay. There's a part of that.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God, I've been muted. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's so good.
I must have hit something on my keyboard on accident.
So good. It happens.
Okay, sorry.
So good.
I'm high. I'm not telling you that you are radicalizing people.
I mean, that was the
I'm saying
title.
you're-
That was the title of the video.
No. I said your content. Because your content still exists on the same platform as Ben Shapiro.
That's kind of a weak argument. Yours does too. Like,
Yeah, but my content counters what Ben Shapiro is saying. You're saying the same things that Ben Shapiro is saying about fat people.
yeah, that argument is kind of confusing. Like, I get what you're saying. I get.
No. Starting from scratch. Forget everything else we're saying. You and Ben Shapiro have the same attitude about fat people. Yes or
Which
no?
is?
Like, explain your attitude towards fat people.
But you're the one who told
Listen.
me you were gonna tell me. Like, I'll say it.
Based on your content, you think being fat is unhealthy, you think it's fine to make fun of fat people because they're unhealthy, and you think it's encouraging to make fun of fat people because it would help them to lose weight.
I do think being fat is unhealthy, which it is. I don't hate fat people. I've never said fat people are disgusting little.
Hate. I never said hate.
No. But I'm just addressing everything. Like, I'm not saying you're saying this. I'm
You're
just
not
saying it
addressing what I'm saying. You're addressing something I didn't say. You and Ben Shapiro make the same kind of jokes about fat people and have the same kind of content about fat people. You will both make a video about how it's silly that Lizzo is fat.
I have no problem with fat people, and I do think
I'm not
fat
saying
people
you have a
need
problem.
to
I'm
exercise
saying you
'cause
have
it's not
the
healthy.
same opinion.
Well, so does a million fucking people have that
I
same
know,
opinion.
and I'm saying you're wrong. I'm trying to show you why you're wrong. Can I finish?
Yeah, so, go ahead.
You have the same attitude about fat people. That kind of attitude comes from the same roots as racism. It's the same kind of judgmental, prejudicial attitude.
What
It
the
does.
fuck?
Let's say Ben Shapiro's the next video in the autoplay from your video about Lizzo. Probably happens a lot more often than you think, whether the person watches it or not. The harmful right-wing content because it was the autoplay of your next video,
But how is that
and
my
they
fault?
feel the same.
I stayed in silence because I wanted to get everything you were saying. This is such a unique argument because it's like, well, your video was next on autoplay or Ben Shapiro's and
No,
like,
no.
Okay, but how is
I'm
it my
telling
fault?
you.
How is my fault? And on top of that, I want to say regarding this and regarding everything, I am not responsible for.
Okay, so we're not
anyone.
talking about what I'm talking. We're moving on from what I was talking about.
Like, it's just such a
You just don't
ridiculous
want to talk
point.
about what you're moving on.
No, it's such a ridiculous point out here. You're like, yeah, the video plays on autoplay, and then they become radicalized, and then there's agenda.
Focusing on the wrong thing. It's called a pipeline. You know, the right-wing pipeline on YouTube is a real thing, right?
And
It's like a studied thing.
okay, and you think I'm part of that?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Not
do think
on
I'm pushing?
purpose,
Okay,
not
okay,
on
okay.
purpose.
Wait. So you think I'm actually, in a way, pushing my right-wing agenda? Is that correct?
No, you're putting words in my mouth again.
No, you're like, well, this guy's like, he's on the way.
No,
to
you're
becoming,
making the
okay.
wrong assumptions. You're not listening.
I am listening. I've listened to you for like
No,
1 to 2
you're saying
minutes,
things
and
that I'm not saying. Have I ever said agenda once in this conversation? No.
Okay. Number one, that's a lot of assumptions, and you're being pretty
Not
toxic right
assumptions.
now.
I'm
You're being kind of
literally-
aggressive. So how about
I'm
we chill
pointing
for a
out
bit?
things about you.
On your videos, you're like, this guy's so fucking mad. This guy's so fucking angry. And I've been
I am
chilling here,
angry,
and you are
Oscar. I
angry.
am.
You're angry at me
Yeah, I am angry at you. I think it's frustrating that you're ignorant. Why
because
do you
of your
think I'm
views you
ignorant,
have, and I don't
Oscar?
agree with your views, and I don't agree with your normie fucking friends like Nick's Not Green and Noah
Okay, well,
Samson who
listen,
push
we
this
haven't been
left
talking
wing.
about Nick,
No, no, no.
Oscar.
Okay,
We're
let me
talking
speak.
about
I'd let you
you.
speak now. Give me like a minute.
Okay, talk about Nick instead of what I'm talking about. Cool.
Well, you brought a Cheeto up, and you brought up another channel, and you talked
Yeah,
about diesel
because I'm
patches. So why
talking
can I
about a
do? Why can I not do the same?
pipeline,
Well,
Oscar.
it's the same thing with you guys. I've read your comment section. I've seen the comments, and they're like, "Well, I used to watch X YouTuber, but now Ethan, or other people showed me the way, and now they watch Ethan and Nate, and then they go to Nick's Not Green. It's a pipeline too, and it's the same thing, and it'll be
But
extremely
Oscar,
hypocritical. Okay, what? You just don't agree with me, and on top of that, I've never been like I fucking hate trans people. I fucking hate gays. Kill
I
the
know
gays.
you've never said that. I know you've never said
Okay,
that.
but when you talk about when people associate the far right, not to get redundant, but they're like, oh yeah, just transphobic, bigots, truck drivers,
Well, not
So
truck drivers.
that's what
but-
people associate them. That's what people. So when they think of me, they're like, in your eyes, they're like, yeah, this guy probably voted for Trump if he could, and on top of that, he probably
No,
watches.
Oscar, I don't think that of you at all. And you were telling me about this left-wing pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
What you said, people in the comments are like, "Oh, Nick and Ethan showed me the way." What is the way? What are we showing them? That trans
That it's okay
rights
to
are
be
important?
fat. That it's
I'm-
healthy to be fat. That it's okay to be fat. That it's okay.
It is okay to be fat.
It's not
It
okay.
is okay to be fat.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
Did you know that 40% of this country is obese?
And that's bad.
Of course, it's bad for some people. Do you think it's bad for every single one? No, most people
No.
are just normal people living their lives.
I'm not mad. And here's the thing: you said that it's okay to be fat. I say that it's not okay to be fat because of
Why
all
is
the
it
health
not
risks.
okay to be fat?
Because it's extremely fucking unhealthy.
But are you unhealthy because other people are fat?
What?
Do you think we should like make McDonald's illegal or something? Like, why is it bad to be fat?
Okay, but why?
Like,
are
what do you
taking
want
it
to
the
do
fucking
about fat
extreme?
people?
Why are you taking it to the
It's like
extreme? You're
you're
like, it's
treating
okay
it
to
like
be
it's a
fat.
problem
Let's
like
just
homeless
ban
people.
McDonald's, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's not okay to be 600 pounds. That's not normal. It's not okay
Most
to
people
be.
aren't 600 pounds, Oscar. Lizzo's probably not even close to 600 pounds. Do you know what a 600-pound person looks like?
Yes, I watch 600-pound Life every single Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
You want me to bend over and be like, yeah, Ethan, you're fucking right. It's okay to be 400 pounds. It's okay to get diabetes, and it's okay,
Okay, no,
to
it's
die from a heart
400
attack.
pounds.
It's okay.
Do you know what a 400-pound person looks like, Oscar?
Yes, I do.
So, like, what height is it okay to be 400 pounds? Because if you're 6'5" and 400 pounds, you might be a little heavy, but you're not going to be
We're talking
morbidly
about the
obese.
average person. A 5
The
foot
average
8 guy.
person. Okay.
Is,
Okay, so it's okay. It's okay to be 600 pounds if you're above average height.
No, it's never okay to be 600 pounds. If you have a medical condition, here, I've always said this. If you have a medical condition and you can't lose weight because of certain thing or you're on certain medication, that's fine.
Oh, then it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine because it's out of your control. But if you're just a lazy fuck who does absolutely nothing 24/7 besides eating fucking Chipotle with
Yeah, then you get mad. That's not okay.
I don't get mad. I just people bitch and complain. Oh, I can't fit on the plane. I can't fit in the movie theater because
Who's
I'm
doing
fat. I
that?
can't fit in the roller coaster. Then it's your fault. Take responsibility for your fucking actions. We're not
Okay,
talking
so like,
about.
what's the BMI that it's okay to start complaining about fitting into things? Because what if they're tall and fat? I never said that they were fat.
But that's not the argument here. You asked me what I thought about fat people. You didn't ask me what I thought about tall, fat people. Of course, right?
Okay, so you just never thought about tall, fat people before.
I think about
Even
it
though
every
you make
single
videos
day.
about fat people.
I'm here on your stream
No, I know.
talking to you, and if I truly felt that way, that I'm not talking to this fucking guy because I'm so stubborn and I don't want to change my views, I would.
I mean, I organized this though. I was the one who reached out to you, so I don't think you would have done it otherwise.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like
but
brave
I
of
came
you
here.
to.
I
come
didn't
on
have to
here.
be here. I came here because I wanted to talk to you and I wanted to understand where you're coming from without getting
job.
toxic, without getting aggressive, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll talk to him. I have no problem engaging with anyone.
I have no problem engaging with anyone either, and I think everyone should be happy for me too that I'm here.
Yeah, shout out to you for reaching out to me. I appreciate
Everyone's
it.
glad. Thanks.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. But if I truly was this person who only thought a certain way because he was so stubborn, I don't think I would be here.
Oh, I think I don't know.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah. You carry the conversation. What do you want?
I was just gonna ask you why do you think it's okay to be fat?
Because I think it's weird to police people. Why does it matter to me? What does fat mean?
When I see people on TikTok, you might have seen them.
People
when
on
I talk
TikTok, that's the problem.
Well,
why?
no, like on TikTok, Instagram, real life, okay? Just overall. Do you think it's
So when you
healthy
see
to
like
be
a fat person in real life, you get mad?
No, what?
Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing. I never said I hated fat people. I don't have a problem with fat people. Okay, I'm just saying.
You said you do. You said if you're lazy and you're 400 pounds and you eat Cheetos all day, then it's fucked up.
I didn't say it's fucked up. I'm saying you can't complain when you can't do certain things. I was watching a documentary on YouTube, and they interviewed this guy who lost his brother and sister because they were fat, they were obese. One of them went blind, and the other one died of a heart attack.
And so he vowed revenge on obesity.
No, he made a book about it and told people that it's okay to exercise and eat healthy. He didn't go out.
Why do people need to like have a? I mean, that's just a guy trying to sell a self-help book. That's a scammer.
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
matter
good to
that
be
he lost
healthy.
his siblings. It's kind of fucked up that he made that like his thing.
He was just telling his story. How is that fucked up? He's just telling people. He's like, well, guys, it happened to me. I don't want you guys to go through it.
But that's also like a great point for people to deceive you. That's like a really naive way to view the world.
So you think
But,
everyone
like,
should be fat?
I think there are health conditions associated with being obese. Absolutely, yeah. But you know what else there are health conditions associated with?
What?
Owning a car, going outside, living in Los Angeles. She's not normalizing anything by being herself. And even if she does claim to normalize being fat, it doesn't matter. You think it's gonna kill someone? You think she's gonna
Yeah,
have?
if you're already suffering from being extremely obese and you see everyone approving of it, like, yeah, it's okay to be fat, dude. Eat that extra
So-
cheeseburger. Do it. I think if you're
So
encouraging that.
because you associate
Okay, here's the thing. Everyone has time. You have 24 hours. You can spare 10 minutes instead of being on TikTok
Everyone.
or on Reels.
Everyone?
Everyone.
everyone who's not disabled though.
Yeah, we're just talking about people who are just normal
We're not
everyday
disabled.
people like us. Just
Normal
no.
people. Don't say that. That's bad. If it was just you and me, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But we're on a live stream, and I'm telling you that people are going to be annoying if you say normal.
And I'm not saying people who are disabled
There's
are
someone in your
freaks
audience who
or
cares, all right?
anything.
I'm trying to be nice. You don't got to make it like a thing.
You're the one who made it a thing. Why did you have to bring it up? Like, I have no problem.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to, like,
here.
I was
you're
like, hey,
oh, this
don't.
guy's ableist. This guy says retarded. Like,
I literally, well, I listen. You can say whatever you want. I was just trying to be nice so people aren't like, because you can say things to make people mad on purpose, like you just did, or you can not do that, and then people won't be annoying to you because you just said a slur. What people think is a slur, you said it on purpose.
I don't
And
think it's a
not
slur
rude.
in my, and no one has a problem
You
with
don't
it.
think it's a slur? I mean, it is though. It is.
I mean, it depends
Like-
where you're from because it depends
No,
where you're
it doesn't,
from. And on
though.
top,
It's just-
yeah, it
it's-
does. I swear to God, like the only
I
people
mean,
who I've seen
whose
have a
rules do
problem.
we follow? Linguistics experts or Oscar? What?
Do you think it's offensive?
Yeah, I think it is.
Have you ever said
offensive.
retarded?
Yeah, I have. I used to all the time.
Okay.
I said it a lot because it was something that I was also called a lot. Were you called retarded?
No, just
No one ever bullied you and actually called it.
I've
you
never
that.
been bullied in my life.
No, you're serious.
Yes, because I always came with a gun to school. So, you don't want to mess with that
You
person.
always what? I'm sorry. You always came with what?
With a gun to my school. Gotta prepare.
Okay. So you're joking.
Yes, that's a joke.
So were you bullied in school?
No.
Oh, you actually weren't. That's crazy.
I mean, I've always
it
been
says
like
a lot
really
about you.
chill.
I think.
I think I've always been pretty chill. Like I've never really.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think you're in denial that you were bullied. I
Okay,
think
so
you were
know me
bullied.
better
and you
than I
didn't-
know myself. I think you've been bullied and shoved in lockers. Honestly.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
But
no, I was.
But I mean, I'm sorry you went through that. But like, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Do you
Like,
think that like changes my perspective at all? Do you think it
so.
like?
I think you see me as a bully. I think you see me as a bully who.
I think I do. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, can you please explain
don't-
why? Or
Well,
what do you think about me?
Well, I was muted when I said this, and it's something that I cut out of my very first video that I kind of wish I didn't, but I didn't leave it in because I thought it was too mean.
Okay, it's okay.
And I called
I
you a
won't cry.
useful idiot.
Okay, that I'm crying right now.
I didn't want to call you an idiot. I felt like it was mean. I mean, you were never bullied. Your parents together, they divorced.
Together.
You ever go through poverty or like?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
not extreme, but I mean, there was a certain
okay.
point in my life where
You were
I was
ever on like food stamps or anything?
no, never like that. But there was
Oh,
times
okay.
where I couldn't like I was never bougie like I am now. But yeah, there was
Yeah.
definitely some struggle. Yeah, for sure. I didn't grow up rich or anything.
Sure, but you were like comfortable. You never had to worry about like food or rent or like you never evicted. You never had to move. Did you
I
grow up
did
in the
have
same
to
house?
move quite a few times as a kid, and I had to
Okay.
change schools like 5-6 times.
You were never bullied?
No, because I always adapted to it. Like it was either adapt or get bullied, and I didn't want to get bullied. I just had to do what I do to survive. you know, so I don't get bullied or shoved in the locker and not try to overstep my boundaries, especially as a new kid, you know? They see you as this
Does
fresh
that
new.
mean that you were a bully? Did you bully anyone?
No, no, I've never bullied anyone in my life, and I actually
Well,
used to
that's not
defend
true.
people at school who got bullied, especially as a younger kid, because I've
And you
always
were never bullied for that?
like I've definitely gotten into fist fights, elementary, middle school, and high school, but
But you were never bullied.
no, it was just disagreements. I never started it, for the record. I've never went out of my way to shove anyone into a locker or bully or call
I don't
anyone a
really care
slur.
about that.
I don't think I'm a bully. Like you said, I'm just a normal guy, right? I'm nothing special. I just make videos here.
Well, here's the thing. I think bullies in a lot of cases are normal guys.
I don't think so. I think to be a bully, you got to be kind of fucked up. You asked me a few minutes ago if I had a dad. I do have a dad, but he's my stepdad. I just call him dad because he's been forever. So yeah, my parents did get divorced,
Okay.
and I do have a stepdad, so I know what it's like to be raised by a single mother. So when people come on here and assume that I'm this privileged guy who,
Well, no, we're
no,
clarifying that right now.
yeah, and I'm just addressing it here. Like when they think I'm just this spoiled brat,
No, no one said that.
with
No one said that at
privilege. It's
all.
like, well, you know, that's a pretty crazy assumption. Like now I got bread and I got that bag, and I probably never have to struggle in my life, but it wasn't always
Well,
like this. So I know what it's like to start from zero and be where I'm at, right?
sure. People in the chat were saying, like, of course you come from privilege. It does explain a lot about you. If you're being honest that you were never bullied and that, like, you've had like the same like stable household for the majority of your life, like, it does explain a lot of things about you.
But
We're just talking about the concept of privilege, and because it's true, you come from being. Are you straight, or is that a personal question?
no, like, yeah, I'm straight.
Okay, and you came from like a comfortable middle income,
I'll
like,
probably say maybe not middle, maybe a little bit lower.
sure.
But once again, I was never poor.
Is that you haven't experienced those things and you don't know what it's like to experience those things, like being overweight.
It always comes back to being fat. Okay, so do you
We
want
can
to talk
talk
about it
about
more?
a
Do you want
lot
to talk
of
about
different
fat
things.
obese
That's just
people?
something we've already talked about before.
Like it always comes back to being fatties. Like
Do you
we
want
can
to talk
keep
about something? I'm trying to help you see my perspective because I don't think you understand.
I do, and like we were talking about poverty, and we were talking about other shit, and now where does fat come into this?
Do you know
Are
what those things
telling me
are?
as a white American, are you talking down to me? Are you trying to like be my white savior? Is this like a white savior moment on Twitter where they're like,
Well,
I
okay,
feel bad for all
now you're being the
minorities?
SJW. Now you're being the
I'm playing
SJW,
the
and instead of
victim.
actually engaging with the things that I'm talking
No, I'm
about,
just
you're
flipping it
trying
a
to shut me
bit.
down by bringing up
I'm the
race for some
minority.
reason.
I'm the minority here, right? So you're telling me about
What?
privilege? So you're telling me about privilege, a
Okay, so
white
someone in
guy,
your
a white
Discord just told
American.
you. Someone in your Discord just typed to you, "Hey, you should get him because he's white and he's talking to you about privilege." Is that what just happened? And again, it
No,
got your confidence up? Are
no.
you serious?
On my
Or did you
mama.
just like were you thinking about this because you weren't listening?
I saw it on my YouTube chat, not on Discord.
Oh,
So
nice. Yeah. Cool.
I just hate when people be more
So
specific.
you think I'm being, what is it, reverse racist, or no, you think I'm being racist?
I do feel like I'm a victim. Yes.
Are you joking or are you being serious? Because you say that, but it's really just a way for your audience to just like spam that, and I don't think you actually feel that way. I think you would make fun of someone for saying that if they were cornered in an argument and saying, "I think I'm the victim."
You know, you're like, oh, yeah, you're so fucking privileged, and it's like, well,
I never said you're so
I don't have
fucking
the same
privileged. I
privilege
said you
as
come
you as a
from
white
privilege,
guy.
Oscar.
You know?
Stop putting words in my mouth.
That's what you've been doing for the last 3 fucking videos. You're like putting words in my mouth. So I'm
No,
just
I'm
trying to be
explaining
equal
how
here.
you're a part of something bigger. I'm never talking about you specifically. You're taking everything so personally and you get so butthurt about it. It's so frustrating. You are straight. You don't know what it's like to be a victim of homophobia.
I
Like,
don't.
you don't know what it's like to be overweight. You don't know what it's like to be on
I
food
do
stamps.
know
You
what
don't
it's
know
like
what
to
it's
be a
like.
little chubby. I do actually, yeah.
Okay, but you were talking about 400, 600 pounds. Why
Yeah,
would you
but you never
ever?
asked me. You never asked me. Hey, have you been chubby? Hey, have you been kind of fat? You
Have you
never
been
brought that
400
up.
pounds, Oscar? You said 400 pounds, and then you were like 300 pounds. Have you been 300 pounds? What was your heaviest? Are you comfortable talking about your weight? What was your heaviest?
I wasn't like a fat fuck or anything. Like I just had a little weight
Why
over
would
me
you
because
say
because
that?
of
It's just like
quarantine.
rude. Why would like? I think that's just because you're insecure. You said that. That's weird.
What, fat fuck?
Yeah, that
I
was
never
me.
said I was better
It's
than
like,
them.
you have to understand how you sound when you say stuff like that. It's so weird.
Like I just don't. I don't care about PC language.
It's just awkward. It's like that weird kid in high school who like wants to fit in. That's how you sound. How what feels being overweight?
Yeah.
Okay, so
On top of that, it's
and
not
a lot
healthy.
of
It's
people
not
don't
fun when
like
you're.
how it feels, Oscar. I don't like. I'm a little overweight. I don't like how it feels.
So do something about it.
I am, asshole. It's really
Perfect.
frustrating that your fucking audience keeps commenting that shit when I do.
That's
I
great.
used to be heavier, dickhead, but it's you don't
Don't get
fucking
aggressive
change
on me,
overnight.
Ethan. Now you're the one getting mad. You're
You literally were just like, do something about it. Fuck off, asshole.
I don't think I was mean to you. I'm just saying, well, yeah, it's good to do something about it, and I'm glad you are, and that's completely fine. And you're doing
I
something.
think you
That's
took a
great.
moment of vulnerability that I opened up with you. I said, I am also a little overweight. And then you took that and you were like, to do something about it. Like it was some fucking point in an argument when you don't know anything about what you're talking about. That's my biggest problem with you.
I mean, I think you're kind of mad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that
I am
assumption.
mad, dude. Because when I opened this conversation, what did I tell you? When you make a video about me, I know. Do you think I'm like made of steel? If you got comments about your face, about your weight, about your sexuality, about your friends, it'd probably make you feel like shit.
But you're the one who
But you
started
don't
this.
get that
I never
because
called
you
you out.
come from privilege and you don't know what that's like. And you say that I'm wrong when you're not even educated about the things that you talk about.
But you started it. You're the one who went after me. I didn't even know
Yeah,
you fucking
because you're not
existed.
educated and you have a platform and it bothers me that you don't fucking think.
I don't make content for people who think like you. That's completely fine.
Not about people that think like me. You make content for people who think like Ben Shapiro. That was my point
I make
earlier.
content for me. I share my own fucking opinions, okay? I
No.
don't give a fuck about
Yeah, and
anyone
your
else. I don't give a
opinions are.
fuck what they're talking about. I don't give a fuck, okay? You
How
got
is it
heated. Now
my
it's my
fault
turn
that
to
you
get
say
heated.
the same
Because it's
things
crazy.
as fucking racist people do?
Now
It's
I'm
not my
racist.
fault. I never said you're racist, Oscar. I said you say the
you
same
were.
thing.
You say things that racist people say. So what's that supposed to mean, Ethan?
I mean, you have the same opinions.
I mean,
It's weird.
you are aware of your white privilege, right?
Of course I am.
Okay, okay. I
Of
just want to make
course
that sure.
I'm aware of my
I'm
white
just like,
privilege.
I'm not
Yeah,
white like you, okay?
I know you're not white. I
There
mean,
we
you don't
go.
show your face, so it's not that I would know that unless you actually like. I mean, I've seen your face before, but you know,
You came at me, right? Because you didn't like me. You don't like me. That's fine. And I also have
sure.
the right to respond to you.
Of course.
And you called out a
You didn't listen
Cheeto.
to
You called out
anything
a
I said, and that
Cheeto.
was my biggest problem. That was the most frustrating thing.
Okay, yeah, we can
It's like
talk.
you didn't even watch the video. That's really what it felt like.
I did watch the full video. I want to know the correct way to be a decent, not bigot human being, not racist, not
Not
transphobic human being. I want to know that.
okay.
Why do you think I have transphobic views? I'm transphobic. Please, I want to know your perspective
Well,
and where
first
you're
of
coming
all,
from.
I literally just said, I don't think you're transphobic. I think you just have transphobic takes in the same way that everyone has normie ass takes.
Okay,
It's just
like
normie views
what?
on trans people.
Like what?
Explain, if you could talk about trans people so I can
No,
explain to
you're
you
the
as you
one.
go.
I'm not the one who should be answering these questions. You're the one who thinks this of me. You're the one who should be
Well, I'm
telling
trying
me.
to have a conversation. I'm not presenting an argument. I understand you and I'm trying to get you to open up to me so I can explain to you
I mean,
what
okay,
I already know is there. I mean, I can sum it up. I'm just not gonna do as good of a job.
I'm literally asking you so I could sit down and listen. I'm asking you what views, what have I said that's transphobic?
It's not about the things that you say. It's about how you make your video. I mean, it is about the things you say. It's about the
Okay,
things you say in your videos, but it's also about the kinds of videos that you make, why
okay.
you make them. It's an attitude.
Well, tell
You
me.
you
You just can't be like, oh,
understand
that's
that
the
like when you,
attitude.
but it
I'm
was
just
like a
trying to.
popular thing, and then it's like like you
I'm
made a
just,
video about Chris Chan. There's a lot of transphobia that comes with that too.
okay, so
Oh
we're gonna
yeah.
support someone. We're gonna respect someone's pronouns who's a
Uh,
fucking rapist. Is that what you want to do? Someone who raped his
Listen,
mom?
it doesn't really. Yeah, I am actually.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
respect someone's pronouns who's a rapist.
Damn,
Yep.
that's a bold statement right there. That's crazy.
I just don't think it's fair to dehumanize someone no matter what they do wrong.
So,
Okay, but you were never bullied, so I guess you don't really know what bullying is like, huh?
no, but I've seen it because I used to defend people from it, and
Oh, okay. You were some kind of like school vigilante.
pretty much, yeah, I dressed like Batman, yeah, and I used to just police people. That's what I would do.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't think it was cool for the little person to be picked on by a big bully, and I've always been like
Was it
taught.
always that way? Was it always a little person being picked on?
Or maybe not a little person, but maybe someone who was shy,
Can you
scared
give
to
me like
step
an
up.
example of something that happened?
They were bullying this kid because he had glasses. This is elementary school. As someone who used to wear glasses because he was pretty fucking blind, I could relate. The smaller kid was getting picked on for wearing glasses by this other guy who was kind of a douche, right?
Sure.
So he took his glasses off. The bully took the kid's glasses off, put him on the ground, and he was my friend, and I had to do something about it. I
The
didn't think
bully
it
was your
cool.
friend, or the kid was your friend?
The kid with the glasses was my friend.
Okay.
And I didn't think it was cool of that because I was like, what the fuck? It's not like, why would you do this? You're just being a fucking dick. I stepped in and I helped the guy out, and I got in trouble.
What did you do?
Well, I fought him. I punched
You
him.
punched him?
Yeah.
Did you like shove him, or did you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
punch him, and that you just like hit him with like a
I know that the
did
principal called us, and my mom came over, and she had to pick me up and shit. But I never got in trouble for that. I never got in trouble for
what? How
defending
old were
people.
you when that happened?
Oh man, I was like 8, 7.
Do you have anything more recent?
No, no. I go to university
Oh,
now.
okay.
We don't do that. It's not like I'm out here Batman, just defending,
No, of course. That would
fighting
be
bullies
ridiculous. That's
off. I'm
why I
gonna
started
fucking
asking you
punch you in the
questions, because I
dick.
thought you made it up when you said you were protecting your friends from bullies. And you were, so we got to the bottom of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like I have all the free time in the world to dress up as Superman and defend people. I can only do so much, but I don't think it's cool to do that. I think it's pretty lame, especially if the person's smaller and they require glasses to fucking see. On top of that,
Yeah, it was an epic thing that you did when you were 8. I'm sure
yeah,
that's exactly how it happened, how you remembered it. You
yeah.
ever think about that? You ever think like you maybe misremember things when you were that young?
No, I have a great
You think you
memory.
maybe like inflated it because it made you feel better? So like what's your problems with what even is your problem with me?
I don't know what's your problem with me. I mean, you keep coming after me. Like you made that
I
video,
think
then you
you're
make
a
a follow up
useful
video, and on top
idiot
of that,
for I think you're a useful idiot for a platform that already enables right-wing influencers to manipulate people to becoming more radicalized. Talking about how you're like a savior from bullies when you were 8.
number one, you brought that up, and on top of and number two, I do save people from bullying. That's what we do on this channel. We're anti-bullying. Everything is okay. It's okay to be fat. Anyone who does something as disgusting as raping their own mother, who has
That's a
dementia,
horrible,
who can't remember
disgusting thing that
anything,
happened, yeah.
I'm not going to respect you, no matter what the fuck you are. I'm not going to respect you for that. I think that's absolutely
So,
hideous, and you deserve to be killed.
oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I think all rapists and people like that should be killed. All pedophiles too.
Oh my God, dude, I think that's an extremely childish way to behave.
You're trying to lecture me. You think you're better than me. You think you have this
Yeah, a
fucking
little
high
bit.
moral. Well, I think I'm
I
better
think
than you
I'm
in every
wiser
single
than
way.
you, and I think I'm a little smarter than you.
I mean, if you were
But
smarter,
I'm
you would
trying to
be.
educate you a little bit.
Well, I think
You
I
just
would
need to
tend
be
to
more
disagree there.
open-minded.
I am pretty open-minded.
No, you're not.
Here's something you always do.
You
You
have
think
proven in the last 2 whatever hours that you are not open-minded. I'm sorry.
because I don't blindly fucking agree with you. You just want me to be a
No, because
fucking
you won't
person
listen
who
to
agree. Yeah,
anything I
Ethan is
say, and
right.
when I say
Ethan is
something, you
right.
paraphrase me with something I didn't say.
You just want me to be like, yeah, you're right, Ethan. Thank you. I
No,
will
I want you to
now be
listen.
respecting a rapist pronouns. Thank you, Ethan. You're right. Oh yeah, on the top of that, no more fat videos.
Why does
Being
it
fat is
matter, though?
okay.
It doesn't matter who they are.
So you do, just so we're clear, you do respect the rapist pronouns, right? That's just to make that clear. You
I
are
respect
respecting his pronouns.
everyone's pronouns because I have principles, Oscar.
Okay. I don't agree with that, but we're just gonna have to agree
Yeah,
to
because you're
disagree.
wrong. What is your deal, man? Like, what do you into? What do you want? What do you want to do with your life?
Get rich,
Sure, but like then what? What's your purpose?
die.
Okay, but like, what do you want to do with your life?
Just enjoy it. Have fun. I mean, you only live once, right? I mean, you gotta make the most of it.
So you're like a party guy. You go to parties?
No, I don't really party a lot. I don't like.
Okay.
I go to the club sometimes, but not really.
When was the last time you went to a club?
Probably October. Yeah, I don't really. I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I just,
Yeah.
I just rather do other stuff. I'm not a big club guy or
Yeah, like
anything.
what do you do? What's your thing?
Like, I'm trying to be
What do
respectful
you-
here, but why do you care so much about that? Like,
I
what does
really,
this have to
I'm
do?
like, I think you're really curious. I'm really curious about you. You're a queer little person. Queer in like the old sense of the word, like weird. Like I like to know your backstory. I want to see where you're coming from. This is understanding someone's perspective, Oscar.
I mean, I'm just here to enjoy life, I'm just here to make content, and I'm extremely fucking grateful that I have a platform. I love
And
making
and
videos.
that's great for you.
Sorry?
It's great that you and I said that's great for you. That's great that you have a platform. I'm glad you're grateful for it. But
Yeah.
like, what do you want to do? Do you want to just keep making like leafy style videos forever?
I don't think I make leafy style videos. I think my content has evolved quite a bit from the last time we went back and forth.
Do you see that yourself doing that in like 5 years?
Maybe. I mean, if I'm relevant enough and I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, yeah, of course.
Cool. What's fun for you? What do you have fun doing?
Traveling. I love to travel.
Travel? What do you do when you travel? Or where do you go?
Italy, Europe, Canada. Gotta go back. I want to go to Japan. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
sick.
everyone wants to go to Japan.
Yeah, I gotta get the BTS milk,
You just go around and eat food and look at stuff.
Yeah.
Tourism is a great industry. Other than traveling, what do you do at home? Like, do you just play video games? And
I wish I could just be a gamer 24/7.
me too, man.
That's the life. But no, I go to school, university.
Yeah,
about
you
to
go to school.
graduate, make bangers every single day.
No, I know you make YouTube videos, but like, but you're in school for what? Like design?
No, languages.
You wanted to do translation work?
Yep. You were a video game design guy, right?
Yeah, I was a video game design dropout.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I dropped out because it was too woke. Actually, do you have to like introduce yourself with your pronouns in college or anything?
No, we don't have that. No,
Do
like
you know
that's
any trans people?
sorry.
Do you know any trans people?
I don't.
Have you ever met one before?
Um, no.
Do you know any obese people?
Yeah.
How obese? Like 300, 400 pounds?
Maybe not that fat, but I have. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I did at university. Yeah, yeah.
How much? How many pounds were they?
I mean, I don't know. It's not like I'm going around with a scale weighing people.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, you talk about people who are like 300, 400, sometimes 600 pounds. Have you seen anyone like that ever
Yeah.
in real
Yeah.
life or like talk to them?
No, it's not like I know too many fat people. Should I end my life?
No, why would I ever say anything like that? I would never say that to you, Oscar.
I don't know, because you're gonna approve of me, and if I don't have your approval, then everything's pointless, you know.
I don't put that much weight on my approval. It's flattering that you do, though. You're like a fish. I'm trying to catch you, and you're always wiggling out of my
Save me,
grasp.
Ethan! Save me! I'm dying. Please save me.
Okay, I don't know what that even means. Are you? Is that the fish?
Yes, I am a fish. I am talking right now. I'm literally begging you to be saved and put back on the water. Help me, Ethan! Help me! I'm drowning. Actually, I'm not drowning. I need water.
Yeah, I need water too. I got cotton mouth from all this weed.
When you talked about being bullied and and shoved in lockers, like, was that
Well,
real?
I never said shoved in lockers. You said shoved in
Well,
lockers.
I
Let's make
asked
that
you.
clear.
I asked you if you've been shoved in the locker, and you said yes.
Well, you said, well, you did that thing where you're like bullied and shoved in lockers, and I was just saying, yeah, 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 because I was bored and I was trying to move the conversation forward. I was never shoved in any lockers.
Okay.
I didn't have lockers because I like, went to California schools.
So you never got bullied?
Yeah, no, I got bullied.
For what? Like, I'm not trying to be
I,
funny or pull a fast one on you. Like, I actually want to know. I'm serious.
well, I was very small.
Okay.
I'm not that tall of a guy. I'm like 5'8", 5'9".
Okay.
But I was very small until like seventh grade. So all of elementary school, I was very, very small. I was pushed around. I was punched. I was kicked. Mostly for being gay looking. A lot of gay kids, before they even realize that they're gay or queer or whatever, are usually bullied because they're a little different. I'm also a little autistic, so that's part of it. I didn't fit in a lot. I also moved around. I went to a different school every year of elementary school, and that was really hard because every school I was bullied until I became the bully at one school. But
Oh.
that I ended up bullying a kid, and then we ended up being friends because I think we were both. I think he was gay, and I was queer. So
Oh, you bullied him for being gay when you were gay?
yeah, kids have kind of a gaydar a little bit. He was either gay or autistic. I don't know. Kids know that shit.
Bullying him for being autistic?
Hmm?
So, you bullied him because you thought he was autistic? You were like, I'm gonna beat
No,
you
I
up,
was
nerd.
like fucking 8 years old. I don't remember why I bullied him. I remember I kicked him, but then we just became friends after that. That's how kids work.
Well, I'm sorry you got bullied, you know? And I don't think,
Yeah, yeah.
you said you were like 5'8", 5'9", you know? I think that's pretty average.
It was bad, and I had a lot of body dysmorphia at the time.
Sorry about that. Sorry to hear that.
And I got bullied for it too. I got bullied for being small. I got pushed around because I was really fragile.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really sensitive, so I cried a lot.
Oh.
So that was also bullied for that too.
For being sensitive?
Oh yeah, like a society almost.
We do live in a society, in a really big society, yeah.
Yeah, I
mean,
was called the R slur as a kid a lot. I was
Mhm.
called the F slur as a kid a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really hurtful when kids mean it.
Oh, yeah, kids are fucking evil, yeah.
Not that you would know.
No, because I do dress up as Batman and I defend people. I could have defended you.
You did it once
honestly.
when you were 8.
I did it. Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't bully anyone like you did, but
Sure.
I've never bullied anyone for being gay or autistic. I didn't do it back then.
Oh,
or
I think that's
didn't do it.
debatable.
I mean, do you think I'm bullying you?
That's big. You are actually a bully defender, a one-time champion.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations on that. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I don't think we're that different. I think I don't know. I think you just won't let me like talk to you. You won't like tell me anything about you.
I told you. I've told you about myself.
Yeah, I know you're like a bully defender, whatever.
You've been open. I've been open.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just stoned now. What did you have anything else you wanted to ask my lore or whatever?
Are your parents together? Split?
No.
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 They're together?
My biological parents split when I was like 2.
Okay.
I lived with my dad for a while, and then my mom wanted custody when I had to go to school. kindergarten. My mom married a very abusive man who was addicted to heroin,
Oh.
and he abused me for several years. And then I we got out of that, and then my mom married a different guy, and other stuff happened.
Hmm.
And we carried on.
I think that's something that I could. I'm sorry you and your mom went through that. I think
Hmm.
that's a very shitty situation. And were you raised mostly by your mom?
Mainly, yeah.
Mainly.
I saw my dad sometimes, but he was a little absent.
Okay.
Well, very absent.
Hmm. I mean, I think that's something that we could kind of relate to. Just
Yeah,
having a
sure.
single mom and just try to make ends meet and just try to be as, I don't know about you,
Hmm.
but I definitely, with all the money I've made, I've definitely given back to my family, for
That's
being
great,
there.
man.
I don't know, have you done that? Have you taken like your mom
Oh
to
yeah.
a trip or invited her like a burger or something?
Oh, nothing like that. No. The main difference between us, I think, I don't know. I'm stoned. Do you want a child one day?
No, I hate kids.
Okay, great. Do you think gay people should be able to adopt a child?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think the government should prevent that?
um no, I think what you're doing and your whole community, it's an echo chamber, and of
No, it's
course no
not.
one's no
It's
one's going to
absolutely
disagree with
not.
you.
Says the guy who's never met any of the people he talks about. I know so many fucking trans people, and I talk about trans people. You make a video about trans people and you talk about trans people.
I
You don't
don't
know
need to.
any
I don't
fucking
need
trans
to.
people.
Okay, by that logic, don't talk about anything, because unless you go and fucking do it or meet the person, by that same logic, what the fuck is that argument? Oh, you've never
You're
met a trans person before.
extrapolating and you're trying to be like,
You've
well,
never
you're
met a
trying to,
trans person
again,
before,
you're
so how
putting
the fuck
words
do you
in my
know?
mouth and you're making it seem like I'm trying to say this general statement when
Do
I'm
you know Ben
talking about
Shapiro?
you.
Have you met him? Have you talked to him?
Who?
Ben Shapiro. Have you talked to him?
No,
Have you met him?
no.
Okay, why did you make a video about him if you've never interacted with him before, right? This is the same fucking logic. Oh, sensitive doesn't talk to trans people. He does. He's never met anyone. So by that logic, he can't talk about it. It's such a fucking retarded take over here.
Yeah, man, you're right. No, you got me. What is your thing? What do you do? What do you like? What's your
Money.
personality? What's your purpose?
I mean, that's kind of a deep question. I don't think my purpose here, make money, make people
Of
laugh,
course.
which I've done with you, so that counts. That's great.
Yeah, of course. We've definitely made some people laugh today. Not that I'm done yet.
No, that's fine. I'm
Um,
not done either. But yeah, my purpose is enjoying life, chilling, making stuff that I'm happy with, right? Traveling, because I'm going to fucking die and I'm not going to keep the money with me, right? I'm not saying to be
that
reckless with your money, but
is the fact that you're gonna die on your mind a lot.
no, not really. I don't think about it, but
Why'd you bring it up?
because why? Because everyone's gonna fucking die, and I'm just saying, I'm just trying to
That
enjoy
is,
my
just
time
sounds
here.
like it's on your mind. That's just like a weird. We weren't talking about mortality. That was just bizarre.
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say I'm going to enjoy my time while I'm here. That's it. That's my purpose here. Travel. Go eat some fucking ramen in Japan. Okay? Enjoy myself. I mean, I don't think it's that deep. I mean, you asked me what was my purpose. There it is.
And you just have a good time doing that.
Yeah.
I think you're just a really narrow-minded guy, and I think you're really stubborn.
That's an opinion. A lot of people have different opinions. I mean, some people think I'm that. Some people think I'm better. Some people think I'm worse. And I can't do anything to change their mind because they're only getting a 5 to 10 minute clip of my 24 hours, right? They don't know me. They don't hang out with me. They don't know how I behave, how I act 24/7. So you're only getting like 5 to 10 minutes of me.
That doesn't mean anything, man. Dude, trust me. I know some shit about fucking YouTubers.
What do you mean by that?
I can't speak on it.
Or,
No, I just,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
YouTubers are really
whoa.
fake.
Well, yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but why bring something like that if you're not going to talk about it? You're like, oh, yeah, I know shit about people. And you're like, well, never mind. It's like,
Oh no, I'm not talking like that. I wasn't trying to say like I'm like a scheming guy. I just know that like YouTubers are really fake.
I mean, I don't
There's a
know.
lot of freaks in the fucking circle of leafy clones for sure. They're all freaks.
I feel the same way about people who watch Nick's Not Green and Hassan and other people. They're just
What?
freaks
Well,
who want to
okay,
radicalize me. So they're trying to get me
okay.
into their left wing agenda, dude. They want to get me. I'm this
You
little fish
always
just swimming, and they grab me and they want to take me, and I'm scared. Okay.
you have like a problem. So you said the people who watch Nick is not green. I don't really. We don't have like as much of an audience overlap as people think. But
I mean, you guys work
what do you?
together.
Yeah, of course we do. He's like my best friend.
Okay, that's fair.
So, yeah, we work together all the time. We're releasing an album. So,
Is it going to be on Spotify?
yep.
What's it
We're gonna
called?
do a show at the end. We're gonna do a show too. We're gonna do a show.
Can I come?
If you want, I guess.
Can I be like the special guest? If you guys tour in Toronto, I'll show up. It's like my second casa. I'll show up. Or even Cali, you know? I'm like a second away from Cali, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch the show. I'm not gonna bar you from coming in.
But like, can I be like a special guest so I can get booed?
No. Nope.
No? Oh, come on. I wanted to be in a poster or something, like right next to you guys.
No, never.
I can't come into the cool kids club, or no?
Put on your own show. I don't care.
But I want to be with you guys. I want to get to know you and Ethan and maybe hug, take some pictures for the gram, you know, get our clout up.
Me and Ethan? Who do you think you're talking to?
Ethan, Nick, and me. Come on now.
No.
You're Ethan, right?
What? You said I want to get to know you and Ethan.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm kind of retarded. Yeah, Ethan, yourself,
My
and
God.
Nick, and me. I just want to meet, guys.
Why do you say stuff like that?
It's just a word.
Yeah,
You
but
give to it.
it's mean.
I mean, are you trying to be offended on my behalf? Are you like, hey, don't call yourself that. You're better than that. Of course, I know I'm not. I'm not that. I'm not the R
No,
word. But
I just think
I want to be on the
I don't know.
album, autistic and stuff, and I know people. So since you're big about knowing people, I know people who are autistic. Okay, family members. Just so you know. And they have no problem with that, right? They're like, yeah, they say themselves. So my mentality has always been, if he's not offended, if she's not offended, why the fuck would I care what anyone else thinks if those are the people I'm quote unquote attacking and offending? If they don't care, why do I care what some other people think? Yeah, if they don't have a problem with it, why would anyone else have a problem? This is like being offended on someone else's behalf.
but what if all the autistic people I know have a problem with it? So then I can't say it?
No, you could. Just don't watch my shit. It's that simple.
I'm not saying you need to apologize. I'm just saying it's just going to age even worse than it already is.
I mean, I don't really care.
It's just, I think you are going to mature one day, and I think you're going to say, I shouldn't have said that as much as I did. But there's a reason that iDubbbz did.
iDubbbz is 33
maybe you don't care
years
about
old.
stuff like that.
Okay, he's 10 to 11 years older than me.
Yeah,
he
of
was
course.
saying
But
the
you're going to
N-word.
be
I've
that
never
age
said
one
the
day, I
N-word,
assume.
hard R, in my videos, right? iDubbbz was 27 when he was doing that shit. You would think he would know better, right? There's a difference between say the R word and just saying NF, right? Can we agree on that?
And just saying what?
NF.
Oh,
The
well,
iDubbbz
yeah.
catchphrase.
Well, of course. Like,
I was about to say the N-word, but I controlled myself. Oh, well, I could get away
Really?
with it, you know. I'm not white. I could get away with it.
you can't.
I can. I'm not white. I ain't a cracker, so
You would get banned.
I think I'm going to scream the N word right now. Kidding.
If you did that in a video tomorrow, you would be banned.
But I'm not white.
You understand that? Huh?
But I'm not white.
I'm not saying anything.
What if I'm biracial? What if
I'm just telling you, you understand that though, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna say it, but
Okay.
Yeah,
great.
I'm not-
just
I'm not gonna say
I'm
it.
trying to give you a sense of self-preservation.
yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just wondering why do you say that I can't say the N word if I'm not white? Like, do you know? Like, what if I'm biracial? What if I'm Logic? Right? What if I'm Logic 2.0? Right?
I thought you were Mexican, just based on your videos. I thought that was your thing.
I don't know. Like, it's kind of a brave assumption, like to be like, you cannot say the N word. It's like, are you policing me? Or are you like, even you know?
I mean, I didn't say you can't say it. I said
You
would be
said-
banned, and I want you to understand that. I told you would be banned if you say it. You can't say it because you would be banned. That's why I meant.
But why can black people do it and I can't if I'm not white?
Hang on, I need you to say that full question again.
Why can't I say the N word, Ethan? If I'm not white? Yeah. What if I'm biracial? Have you thought about that?
No. Say the full question for me so I understand what you're trying to ask me.
I legitimately. Why can they say it and why can't I say it?
Who's they?
African American people. Lovely African American people. Shout out to African Americans out there. Love you. Thank you.
Do you think it's like cool to say shit like that? Do you think that's like you understand it's offensive to say stuff like that, right?
African
That, like-
American?
What?
Saying African American is offensive?
No. Of course not. I mean it's a very
I'm trying to be
liberal
polite
like
here.
pussy way to say black, but yeah.
Damn, black. That's kind of aggressive. Black is kind of aggressive. You might as well have said the N word.
I think that says a lot more about you than it does about me, brother. That's
Okay,
you
but
can't say stuff like that.
no, I know. But I'm just trying to get you to. I just want to know why you. Actually, I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna answer me. I just wanted to know why you thought it was cool to be like, you can't say that.
Oh, no, because you can't say the N word. No, you can't.
Is this a white person telling me not to say the N word as a biracial person?
Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, are you half black?
That's kind of inappropriate to ask. I'm just
You
saying.
you say
What
that you're
if I'm
Mexican. My
biracial?
understanding is that you're Mexican. If you're Mexican, you can't say it.
Once again, too personal. But I'm just asking, what if? What if? What if?
Fuck up too personal. You can't. You're just trying to like. It's the most obvious lazy gotcha in the world. Come
No,
on,
it's
man.
not. Okay,
You
let's
know
say-
you can't say it. Do you
let's-
say the N word like regularly? That's crazy if you do.
I never said that, and I don't say the N word because I respect people. Okay, I respect everyone.
Oh.
Because I
so you don't
respect my
s-
people. But if I were to be
What-
biracial and I look the
Oh,
way
so
I
you're
do,
not. You're not biracial. Okay. So
So-
you can't say it. Just to be clear, you can't.
I mean that's okay. Thank you, thank you, white savior. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't know why you're saying white savior. Literally any sane person would tell you regardless. You're making it about race when it's not even about that.
Okay, what if I'm Mexican? What if I'm a billion% Mexican Aztec motherfucker? Okay, can I say it?
I mean, at that point it's not even my that's not my choice to decide that. It's
But
not
you-
yours either because you're not.
Because I'm not what?
You're not Aztec, are you? I don't even know how that kind of lineage works.
Thousands of years of history, Ethan. Come on now.
Hmm.
I love history.
But like, are you though? You said, "What
Maybe,
if I am?"
yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm half Spanish, and
But, okay, so you maybe.
I'm like a lot of things. I might
Okay,
be
but then I
biracial.
I could
think
say
I
that
am.
same shit.
I am.
though.
So,
I could say that same shit. I could be many things.
are you?
I
Okay, then
could
say
be-
the
I
N
could
word.
be any. I could be any race in the world.
Then be
You don't know?
black.
Huh?
Be young African American then.
What? No, I'm not.
I'm just trying to.
I'm
I'm just trying to
obviously
understand.
not in the same way that you obviously aren't.
What if I'm like 50% black?
And you feel free to correct me, and I'm not going to be offended about it.
Okay, but you were before. You were like, you can't say that. Don't say that.
Well, then I was wrong. Like,
Okay. What?
neither of us should be policing who says or doesn't say the N word.
Perfect.
Not
There we go. I agree
our
with you.
policy at all.
I agree with you. I'm with you. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be policing people.
Yeah, and neither of us are allowed to say it too. That's part of it.
Do you think Logic could say the N word?
That's also not for me to say, but it would be really funny. Well, it is funny when he does. He does say it.
And now
That
I can
doesn't
get away
make
with
any
it.
sense. You're just making shit up now because you're scared.
I'm scared of what? This is the internet. It's not like you're gonna fucking punch me
Scared of
through
my
my
big
screen
brain.
and step on me.
You took notes, man. I don't even.
But you're always policing people on that. Don't say this.
On
Don't say
what?
that. I don't know. You got pretty spicy.
What's your? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of things. You know.
Yep. And then you called him and me an incel, which is fucking hilarious because
Yeah, man.
I don't hate women. I actually love women.
Oh
Shout
no,
out to
that's
women.
that's like a whole different thing.
Well, you
yeah.
did call me an incel. That's a pretty big word, you know? Incel. This woman
Oh,
hater.
did I say incel?
You did call me incel. You can control 5 on your script. You did call me an incel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
no, like that's a big word, you know? Incel hates
Hmm?
women. Why? What makes you think I hate women? When I've made multiple videos defending women, when I've dated women, and
Yeah, I
it's not like-
remember when I watched. You said this in one of your videos. I when I made my second channel video about it, I was a big part of that video is correcting you on how to make a better video, like shitting on me. And I talked about how I've only ever made videos shitting on women. I've actually never made videos defending women, and you have. So by your logic, then I'm way worse than you.
Yes, you are like Hitler.
Yeah.
You know, I think if I really hated women, I don't think I will be dating women. You know,
No, I
will-
think if you knew more women, you would know that just because someone's dating someone doesn't mean they don't have awful takes
I think I
about
have
women.
more experience with women than you've ever had. To be completely honest.
No, that's absolutely incorrect. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion. That's completely fine.
I mean, you're the guy who like all he does is like travel and talk to people in different languages.
And you're just a guy who hates me because I'm biracial. I made videos defending women.
I know.
Okay.
It hasn't.
Okay, fair. If you know, why would you throw out the word incel?
That's for sure.
Why would you throw around the word incel?
Huh? Oh well, yeah. I mean, you have incel takes specifically about fat women, right?
Okay, yeah, dude. What is your issue with being? What is your thing with being fat? Like you're just obsessed with it.
Really, your thing. Like
you're the one who
who
keeps
talks-
bringing
I
up being
remember editing.
fat. I think it's a crazy take to call someone an incel. You don't know. Like it'll be completely different if I went full Sneeko, right? Can we?
Well, I think you're just taking it too personally, really.
No, I mean when you call me an insult in front of like 400,000 people, I think I have the right to respond to that because it's not cool. What if I called you right now and I made a video and they got like 200,000 views? What if I called you racist white guy debates me? Would you be
You did
upset?
though, kind of.
Okay, but would
You
you be
opened your video like that,
okay?
and
If
then
I
I got
did
a
that
bunch of
right now,
comments saying that. So,
if I did that right now, if I said this racist
no,
white
if you
guy
did
is
it
coming
again,
after me,
yeah.
would you be upset if I called you a racist? In the
Oh, I
title.
was upset the first time. I
Okay,
mean, I wasn't upset. I was just really annoyed.
that's how I feel. I'm just annoyed you threw around the
Yeah,
word
of course.
incel. Yeah, I just didn't appreciate being called an incel when I've never went after women. Oh yeah, women equals bad. Women don't give me. Where's my sex? You know, where is it?
Yeah, I
But
mean that is the only way you can be an incel. Yeah, true.
I mean, there's quite a different ways, but you know,
I mean, you put a lot of words in my mouth, and you like to gaslight me into saying things that I didn't say. So I'm like,
you called me
I
an
don't
incel.
remember the incel conversation that much.
Then you need to go back to it because that's what you did.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you know what that word means, radicalize.
I don't think you know what it means. I want me to explain to you. I don't think. I think you calling me on top of that. Your title was lazy content is radicalizing people.
No, and I think it is.
Well, I think your content is lazy, and I could do it better if I wanted to. I can make if I really wanted to,
Mm.
right? I might do it. I might. My next banger might be an Ethan is online type video. For all we
Wow.
know.
I've inspired you to make better content. I'm glad for that.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll give it a. You just want the
I
best
just want
for
you to
me.
think a little more. I just want better content.
Are you gonna subscribe with notifications on?
Hell no. No, I'm not gonna watch your shit. No,
Can I come on your tour?
absolutely not.
What if I pay you $10,000 to have me on?
No.
20,000? 100K.
It's not about money.
Okay. Man. Can I ever meet Nick's Not Green?
Huh?
Can I meet Nick's Not Green?
He probably doesn't even know who you are, brother.
Can I hug him?
No.
Okay. Well, I just wanted a little hug for my favorite YouTuber. Well, I'm actually kind of bummed that I won't be on your tour, but you know, I mean, I could
Yeah,
twerk
no
if you
goddamn way.
want.
No, I think
I could twerk. You know,
yeah.
we could also have like a twerk off if you want. I'm down.
Mm. Would you show your face?
I would.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the next step, right? You just got to start showing your face.
And then can I twerk with you guys?
No.
Okay. Well, I try. Was worth
Is
the
there
shot.
anything else you're like worried about, you're concerned about? You can talk to me. It's okay.
I mean, I'm kind of concerned my bladder is gonna explode because I have to go pee.
All right, we'll give you a break.
That's okay. It's okay. You know, I've hold my pee like for long periods of time when I'm bored. So
Okay. Oh, okay.
yeah, I
Have
just
you ever
like
considered you might be autistic?
yeah, I just like to see how big the bladder gets. You know, kind of a challenge. Try not to pee challenge. First to pee is out.
Have you ever considered you might be autistic?
Yes, I do think I'm kind of retarded. Yeah, I mean I've said it multiple times.
Well,
So.
you know that word has a negative connotation, right?
Yes, Father, I have.
It's like when you do that to other people, like no one thinks it's funny.
I mean,
It's
my
just
chat
like
is loving it. They're laughing. So
I mean, yeah, because your chat is bullying you right now. Your chat is laughing at you because you made
No.
yourself the fool for them.
No, they're laughing at me instead of with me.
Yeah,
Oh fuck!
a lot. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
when you say
kill
stuff like that,
myself.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, did you just tell me to kill myself?
Even if they don't understand it, they are.
So they're laughing at me.
Sometimes, yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's the attitude you have. You have the attitude of the kid who's like, "Yeah, I'm so stupid," and yeah, I'll eat the worms for you. Haha, I'm so funny. I'm eating the worms. That's when you say stuff like that. That's what you sound like. And then all the bullies are like, "Haha, you make content for bullies." And I think it says a lot about you that you are doubling down on making that.
I don't know what to tell you. I think you're just trying to change me as a person. You're trying to change my values,
I
and
mean,
you're
I'm
trying
trying to change you
You
as a
want me to
person.
be
I'm trying to
Ethan
point out what I
Jr.
see through your content, and I think it's accurate based on talking to you.
You want me to be Ethan Jr. You want me to be a baby version of yourself.
Not
with,
at
with
all.
diapers.
No. I want you to be your full self. And I don't want you to feel like you have to degrade yourself for comedy because you're insecure about making people laugh.
I mean, this is just how I am in real life. You know, I do have.
I know because you're insecure. Because
I-
you're trying to make people laugh
You know
by
what?
hurting yourself, and it's sad.
You know what?
Have some confidence, Oscar.
I do have a lot of confidence. I do
No,
have a lot
you
of
don't.
confidence. How do you know that? You're the one who's
You don't show your face in your videos,
I don't need
brother.
to show my face to get 400,000 subscribers and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? I don't need to. You do. That's fine. But I could entertain people behind the fucking microphone. I don't need to show my face, okay? If I wanted to, I'll do. And my Instagram is open and public and I show my face there. My Twitter is there too. So for you to be like, you're insecure, my Instagram is public. By the way, follow me on Instagram, people. Like, you can see it. I'm not scared of it. I've taken pictures with people. Like, I'm not like this little shy guy. Oh, guys, please don't look at me because I'm insecure. No, I just don't need to. If I wanted to, and when I will do it, I'll do it when I want to. I'm not insecure. I don't need to. I can entertain people behind a fucking microphone and fucking Call of Duty gameplay, okay?
What do you think it'll take for you to be ready to show your face in your content? Because what you're telling me is you're not ready.
No, I never said that. I just, when it feels right.
You said when I want to, but that sounds like you're not ready yet because you don't want to yet. Because you're not ready.
Because I'm getting face surgery. I'm getting my lips done.
Really?
Yeah, and my eyebrows and my eyes, making them a bit bigger. Because I do kind of have small eyes, so I'm just trying to get that fixed before I turn my camera on. And people start judging, so I'm just trying to get all my Botox and all my fucking surgery ready.
Are you being serious or are you joking?
I have to pee. Why do you want to see my face so bad?
It's not that I want to see your face. It's just that not showing your face says something about you.
What does it say?
It says that you're insecure.
I'm not insecure, dude. If I was insecure,
would I show you wanted to get your eyes
Instagram?
And lips fixed before you go on camera.
And my teeth. And everything. Because I'm
and everything.
Because I'm hideous. I'm just so ugly I should just end my life.
Stop saying stuff like that about yourself. It's awkward for people who listen, and it's not good for yourself. It's unhealthy. That's the eating junk food of mental health.
If I never upload a video again, this conversation was the death of me.
Oh, come on. Stop being dramatic.
No, I'm not insecure. I think if you want to, right? If you want to see my amazing, beautiful, biracial face, you can do it on Instagram. If you really care that much. If I was insecure,
Instagram is different than having your face just on camera all the time. There's nothing wrong with you being insecure. It's not a negative thing. It's true, and you should embrace it because it seems like it really irritates you.
It makes me mad because you're making this assumption about me that I'm this insecure little guy, as you like to call me, because I don't show my face every single video.
Insecure and the little have nothing to do with each other. Little is a term of endearment. That's a positive.
You call me pequeño.
And insecure isn't negative either.
You call me pequeño.
I did.
I've seen people like you and others say, yeah, this guy's insecure, right? He doesn't show his face. He has big balls behind the screen, but in real life, he wouldn't do shit. Like,
I never said, what the hell was that? I never said that shit.
I never said that you said this. I'm just saying I've seen people like you say this about me.
Maybe the comments.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go with that. They're like, yeah, he's insecure. And I'm like, I'm not. Like, my face is there. It's on my Wikipedia or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, it's there.
Wikipedia?
Wikitubia? Yeah, that thing. It's there. Like, and if you search me up, my face is there. Like, I'm not taking those down. I'm not insecure. I hate this argument. Oh, he's using gameplay, so he's scared because he's fucking ugly. And even if I was, who the fuck cares?
Listen, first of all, you were the one who said ugly. I never said ugly. Never once.
Okay.
I didn't even want to call you an idiot in my video.
Okay, but I just don't get this weird obsession with you being like, oh, when are you gonna show your face? I'm like, dude.
Not about that. It's just when you have takes that are really fucking incel adjacent and seem inspired by other incels, and then you don't show your face and you throw up fucking gameplay, you're like conforming to a very specific kind of all of these things say things about you. And it's very obvious. That's why people point them out.
Why?
And you told me you're insecure. That's why you don't put your face
what?
on.
I never said I was insecure. Okay, when the fuck did I say I was insecure?
In denial that you're insecure.
I think you're insecure.
I am insecure, but I'm open about it.
Great for you, but I'm not insecure.
And your fucking fans love to point shit out about me.
And that's fine. Okay? Like,
my fans point out hypothetical things about you. And that's a privilege in and of itself.
Okay, whatever. Fuck privilege, right? Everyone's equal. We're all the same. We're all human beings. Can we agree on that?
That's not true.
We're not all equal?
I'm a creature.
What?
Huh? So we're all human beings.
We're all discussing creatures. Can we agree on that?
One love.
One love. There we go. We can agree on that.
One love, one heart.
Yes. one penis, one
No, I,
vagina.
I,
So
I
yeah.
don't I don't like that attitude at all.
I mean, I think everyone's equal. I don't think anyone should be discriminated against. I think
What,
everyone's. I
equal
think.
in what way though? You don't think trans people are equal?
When did I say that?
I'm going to break this down, Oscar, and I
Please,
need you to follow.
Ethan.
I need you to
Please.
follow.
Okay, I'm gonna put my weed down just to focus on you.
I'm going to
Okay.
pick my weed up.
Smoke it.
You said that. What was the serial killer I brought up earlier? Fuck.
I don't know.
You like gay people? Do you know any gay people?
Um, I didn't know they were real. I thought they just existed on Twitter.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's like your idea of a trans person, right? Because you don't know any trans people. It's just like what you
All
see
I
on
know
Twitter.
is straight white Americans. That's all I know.
No,
And
I never
Mexicans.
said that. Now you're putting words in my mouth again.
Actually, I love white people. They've been super nice to me, despite not being white. So shout out to them. Shout out to you, Ethan.
Okay. Thanks, man.
And black people too. Black people rock. I fuck with them a lot. So shout out to them.
Great. So you don't know any gay people?
Um, like in real life, like human
Yeah,
beings.
in real life. You don't have any gay friends? Or
I don't
friends
have
of friends?
friends. I don't have any friends.
The hell are you about, man? What is your thing?
Money, bitches, and drugs.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have friends. No one talks to me. My family hates me because I make videos. And
Really?
yeah, I think my dad tried to kill me.
Cool.
You think it's cool for him to want to kill me?
Is that real?
Too personal.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No one loves me, I just make incel commentary videos and everyone just hates me. I mean, you come after me and other
See,
people
you just
come
don't
after
have
me.
anything to say. Ugh. So now you're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, and I don't have food either, so I'm a starving YouTuber.
Well, do you want to? Is there anything else you want to say? We should probably close this out soon.
When you bullied the gay autistic person back in school, was it in high school?
Wow, that's like a super bad faith interpretation of the story that I told you.
You didn't do that?
And also, you like aged me up to high school.
I'm
No,
sorry,
it
I'm
was
asking
in
you.
fourth grade,
Okay,
asshole.
fourth grade. I'm sorry, Pete and E fans and Sensitive Society fans. Fourth grade, not high school. I take that back. My bad. When you bullied him, did you shove him in the locker? Did you punch him? Did you poke his eyes? Or
Yeah, man, I stomped on his head, spun him around like Bowser, threw him, said, "So long, gay autistic kid," and he flew into the sun.
I think you're more based than you know. I think you should join my community.
No, I think I'm actually based, and you like me because I'm cool, but you don't understand because you don't have a lot of critical thinking. But we can play Fortnite sometime if you want.
Wait, but I'm not done. I wasn't done. Like I just
Okay.
No, like
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just curious. I wasn't done with my thing. When you did that, did you do it because you were like? And I'm not being funny here, just for the record. Did you do it because you were like insecure, or because you were like being homophobic towards it because you were gay or something, or like why did
Yeah,
you attack him?
it was probably internalized homophobia. I was being abused at the time, so it was probably me acting out as well. I don't remember. I was 7 years old, so
Okay, and
I hope
since then
that
you haven't.
clarifies things for you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate that. I know that's kind of sensitive, and I do appreciate you being honest. Um, and since then, you haven't done anything like that. You haven't shoved people in the locker. You haven't grabbed them like Bowser and just threw them into the
No,
sky, kneeled on them, or anything. No.
no, I got beat up a few times in middle school.
Why?
I don't remember. Other kids, I mean, I hung around with other bunch of kids with a bunch of problems, and
Did you get beat up?
yeah, oh yeah.
And did you ever fight back?
No, I was small. I told you.
Did you have like any friends that could have defended you against them? Like, for example, me.
No, they were my friends. Well, also, you only did that once when you were 8 years old. Chill the fuck out.
I am a savior. What can
No,
I
it's
say?
not something you actually did. It's like something that you like really want to believe makes you look cool.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty cool story, and it's real.
It's
So it
not
makes it better.
really.
Were you with me?
No, but I was there when you told it. I was there when it turned from I defended my friends in elementary school to yeah, it was my friend one time when I was 8 years old.
Did you ever defend anyone?
Ever in
Yeah, yeah,
any
ever. Yeah,
way?
like in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life,
I've
like in real
defended
life.
people before.
Did you ever fight someone on behalf of anyone else?
No,
Okay, so by that logic,
I
I am a superior human being.
yeah, you're the vigilante that everyone needs.
Thank you. I will definitely go around high schools and middle schools just defending people from bullies. You know, I'm gonna do that tonight. Actually, do
Yeah, go around the schools. Go hang around the middle school.
you want to come with me?
No, I don't do stuff like that around middle schools.
Would you be my friend?
Huh?
Do you want to be friends?
Not really.
You don't want to be my best friend?
No.
Okay.
Does that make you feel any kind of way?
Yeah, kind of depressed.
Why? What is it?
Because I have no friends and no one loves me. You know, so I just wanted one single friend.
Well, maybe if you don't say like out of pocket shit, then people will be nicer to you.
But would you be my savior?
No. No, I tried.
So you wouldn't be my friend like ever, 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 even after talking for like 2.5 hours.
No. I mean, we can play Fortnite.
Would I get paid?
No.
Not even $5?
No.
Okay. Well, man, I just wanted to be friends so we can have like a little twerk off at your guys' event. But I might show up. I might show up.
No, I mean, if you actually like listen to anything I say, those are the kind of friends that I like. That like I could talk to you about stuff.
When you announce your tour, I'm gonna turn on notifications for your channel on Instagram, on TikTok, on Tinder, all notifications on for everything. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the announcement. So once you guys go live with the tour, I'm gonna try to go to like the California one. I could definitely hit it up. I'm like, I could drive there. It's like super, super. It's like I'm like right there. Um, whatever other country, I'll definitely show up and I'll bring some of your merch.
Wow. I don't have merch, so
Gotta make it. Gotta make money, Ethan. Come on now.
Ethan is very manipulative. True.
I think you and me could be best friends. We could also have a podcast, called Frenemies, if you will.
No.
I could be like Trisha Paytas. You could be like Ethan.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll come to your event as the special guest. I'll show my face.
Show up if you want, man.
Okay, I might. So I will definitely ask for a picture. I won't tell you to say the N word like iDubbbz did with Tana, but I'll definitely be on the lookout and hopefully.
Yeah,
we
you
can
should
hug it out.
definitely shout the N-word at a concert.
I mean, if you pay me, I'll do it.
Why would I ever pay you to do that?
I don't know. You got the big bucks. We talked about you being abused. We talked about me being, we were both raised by single parents, so I think that's something cool. Stuff that I didn't know about you. So, in a way, you might not like me, you might not respect me, which is fine. But I kind of look at you differently in a way that, you're not as evil as people say you are on Twitter and on the commentary community, and you're not as I don't know. You're different. I'm glad you were civil,
If you want to play Fortnite or if you want to have another conversation, if you're feeling any kind of way about something, I can clarify things for you.
Hey, my DMs are open. Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, thank you. Thank you for engaging with me. And hopefully now you don't see me as this horrible bully who shoves people into lockers. So
Whatever.
you think I do?
No, I've already kind of given my synopsis of you, I think. You're not the bully, you're like the bully's little friend who like ate worms for him.
At least I
Yeah.
didn't bully anyone for being gay, but
Well,
I'll
you
take that.
participate in it and it's still annoying.
But you did bully someone for being gay, so I did. I've never done that.
Brother, I was 7 years old. What do you want to do? Want to execute me?
Yes.
Have a good one, man.
You too. Thank you. Appreciate you. See ya.